Fulcha, everybody. This morning I made a video in my north garden, and so now I'm out here in my south garden, my back garden, which is actually our driveway because we don't have much land, so we have no room. So there's my little car. But anyway, my south garden. I want to get a video in before the sun comes back here because it gets really, really hot back here, which is why I have a lot of veg and a lot of my hot weather plants out here. So, okay, let's start here. This is my sweetgrass. Look how absolutely beautiful my sweetgrass is coming in this year. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. This is a Native American indigenous sacred grass to the Ojibwa people. The Ojibwa natives of the Americas. And in its native language, sweetgrass is called wingashk. So what I try to do is I try to call everything by its name before everything was bastardized with colonization. Colonization came and just started changing the names of everything that was already had a name. So instead of calling it sweetgrass in English, I like to use its original name. Many of you know that my daughter, Nudie, passed away last June, and she actually introduced me to all of this native stuff. She was half indigenous Mexican and half Navajo and half Ojibwa. And she also had some Taino in her too. She was a real Latin mix of indigenous American. And it's so hard to say was because it's so sad to talk about. Still breaks my heart. But anyway, the sweetgrass is sacred. The Ojibwa people call this Grandmother Earth's hair. The earth was grandmother, so they call this her hair. And what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll cut it, and then we'll do the sacred braids. And we'll braid this all up, and you can hang it in your house for protection. Good luck, ward away evil, bad energy, whatever. But anyway, that's my wingashk. And if you take the leaf, it smells just like sweet almonds. It has the most beautiful, beautiful sweet almond smell. And back here I have a lot of my cacti because, like I said, this is South Garden. It's really, really hot. So I have a lot of my cacti. Mario got me this one here for Samhain last year. My fig trees are doing very well, as you can see. This one is called the Godfather Fig. And the reason why it's called that is because when they made the movie The Godfather, Mario Puzo's Godfather movie, the original, they brought the fig trees from Sicily and used them in the garden scene when Vito dies. And if you look in the movie, when he dies in the garden, you'll see way in the back there's a big, huge fig tree that was brought over for the movie. And the cuttings, this is cuttings that have grown from that original tree in that movie. So it's a little bit of history there. This is my mission fig tree. My mission fig, this is a fig that was brought from Spain to Mexico and then up through California. And it was brought by the Franciscan monks. So that's why it's called mission, because it was planted on all the monks' the churches, the missions that were built by the Franciscan monks. So I guess in Spanish maybe it would be misión, maybe, I don't know, but I'll have to ask Mario. So that's my mission fig. And it has delicious black figs. Oh, as you can see over here, the Godfather actually has some figs finally coming now. This tree is only a year old. Last year it didn't have any. But this year I'm getting figs. Yay. And like I said, with the infestations that we've been having, everything took a big batter. Everything was battered really bad by the infestation of bugs. And this fig trees are another one that the spotted lanternfly from Asia loves. So I'm always out here kicking them off my trees and killing them, because you have to kill them. This is something I was very, very proud that I finally got my Killarney raspberry. It's named after the town of Killarney in County Kerry in Ireland. I finally was able to acquire this. And I absolutely love these raspberries. So that's that. I'm so glad. And again, these were ravished also, but they're finally growing and they're looking really nice. And this is also another pot of the Killarney raspberries, but look at the difference. See, this one was damaged really bad. And now this is coming back finally. So over here, I have my veg. So right here, these are all my jalapeno chilies. I have a lot of good jalapeno chilies. Now, all of this was eaten down this spring. All of this was eaten down by bugs, and I think an armadillo. But I do finally have some pepper flowers coming on my jalapeno. So I'm very excited about that. And they are coming back up. They're all coming back to life. They were all damaged, some more severely than others. But you gotta have a jalapeno. Now these are my shishito peppers. This is a Japanese variety. And they're really, really delicious. They're small. You can put them in the oven and roast them with some garlic, a little bit of salt. And they're like popcorn. You just eat them one after another. They roast so well. Again, these are called shishito. And these are a pretty delicious, interesting Japanese variety. And here I have my Hungarian waxes. Hungarian waxes is what my Italian family always made Sunday sauce with. It's really spicy. It's really hot. And my Italian family back in Wimber always grew these peppers for that sauce. They're really spicy, really hot. It makes a great arrabbiata sauce. And I always keep a lot of these on hand. I also have another Hungarian wax. 2 very small tomato bushes that finally came back to life after being eaten earlier spring. Yeah. And then these are my Hungarian waxes that got really, really damaged, but they are coming back. It broke my heart earlier this spring because this was all eaten. But everything is coming back. Give it lots and lots of love, it'll come back. And of course I got a batch of Romas here also. These are great when I can sauce for the winter. Make sauce. Romas are the best for sauce. You don't want to use any of the American types like beefsteak or anything because it's too watery. Romas are real thick and they have a lot of meat on them. More so than the other ones. More so than other tomatoes do. Here's my oregano bush. My oregano is growing like crazy. Every year, you can't go wrong with it. It grows like crazy, and then it'll put up beautiful, beautiful stalks of flowers that the bees absolutely love. So, they're excellent for the pollinators. And here's my little mandevilla plant, finally. It's kind of like my signature flower. I love mandevilla, and it's coming up. It also has some portulaca in there. And this here is my compost bin. As you can see, I've been putting some stuff in. This is my compost. So what I'll do is, this will all be used next year, but you can see I put all my kitchen waste in there. Eggshells, you know, any kind of green stuff, anything. No meat, nothing like that, but just all veg, all vegetation. And when I come out and trim my garden, I will put all the leaves and stuff in here. And then it decomposes and makes black gold. I call it black gold because it makes your plants grow like crazy. It's the best thing. And it's all organic. So what else do we have here? Oh, I can show you. The last thing I have out here at the moment is my Scottish thistle. Absolutely fell in love with the Scottish thistle. So I brought it here in seeds. And this is its second year. I don't know if it'll get its little spike in the middle, but usually these will have a nice big spike and have the big thistles. And this is the national flower of Scotland. Now, you might be asking, how can I put a Scottish plant back here in this really hot, sunny area of the South Garden? If you keep it watered, it's fine. Okay? It will take the heat as long as it's keeping watered. And it does seem to really like some sun. But as you can see, the leaves are beautiful. They have like a silver cast to them. But anyway, and theirs are edible. But yeah, anyway, that's what I have here at my little South Garden. We have another patch of land out back here where I also have another fig tree. Let me show you that real quick. I have another fig tree. It's called Genoa, or Generi in Italian. And it's in ground. And as you can see, it's doing well. They can actually survive pretty well here in Philadelphia in the wintertime. You won't have to bring them in. But they will survive pretty well through Philadelphia winters because it's warmer here. It's warmer here than in other parts of the state. Anyway, that's Tony's van. I am going to now end this video. The sun is coming out. It's getting pretty hot out here, so I'm gonna go in. All right. Thank you so much for watching again. Slanlat. Bye, 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 bye.